Hello guys, this is Kazrai bringing you another video from War Thunder. Again, it's gonna be a video from a replay file, unfortunately, because I'm still not able to record the gameplay as it goes. The commentary is done post game. Actually, I recorded the whole thing, and then today morning, which is the 6th of May, I sat down and I'm guessing I'm gonna spend half an hour up to 40 minutes in rendering this. Not rendering, but doing this actually, recording all the voiceover. So, first thing we have to say about this game, I'm in my P47, so-called the Jug by the Mighty Jingles. A beast of a plane, arcade not so particularly good, it's an attack airplane, you can see I have rockets attached. This plane was not fully researched at the moment of playing this game, and we are playing a night fighting mission. Those are very, very, very infrequent missions, I have to say. It's like one time in about 100 games I get those. No, I may be over-exaggerating. 50, 70 games. It's really infrequent that I get a night fighting mission, and I like night fighting missions because everything looks so awesome in it. It's harder to play. It's harder to handle, but everything is just so glorious. The one thing I'm gonna have to ask you guys to do is take notice of the right bottom corner for the combat messages. I will be doing a kill counter in the left upper corner, so you guys have a decent knowledge of how much kills did I accumulate during the course of this game. And it was a quite nice game, so I'm guessing you guys gonna like it. Plus, being in third person perspective like I am right now, I can see, I can point the mouse wherever I want. And then you can see the only thing that gives light in these missions are those 3 ships and the other 3 ships from right team. But right about now, I'm guessing, yeah, I'm just selecting something. I'm looking for something, but now as a camera I realized I was chasing something. And there we have the B-25. My first, my first prey, let's say. And there's a little bit of a critical hit on the fuel tank. I spray and pray about 8 missiles. Now I kill his gunner, pass him through, but there's no sense in going down to completely down. But there we have the first kill of the game, and the B-25 is our first prey. You can see that most of the time I try to be very high. I try to be at least 3 kilometers above everything, in every American plane, honestly. It's not like just the Jug or anything like that. I want to be at least 3 kilometers above ground in all of my American planes. There are excellent boom and zoom fighters. There are also good energy fighters like the Air Cobras. But there's not a lot of planes that, are suited to auto flight. Here I did a pass, but unfortunately I did miss all of my shots, but I have a lot of energy to exchange into altitude and now just do a high yo-yo and come back on the B. That's a B7A2, I think. Yeah, I think yes. So I'm just chasing him down. I'm trying to chase him down, but I'm not gonna chase him down completely, because that's completely, I wouldn't say useful, I'm spending my time on this and I see that I'm gaining so little for the amount of effort I'm putting in and for the amount of altitude that I'm exchanging, that I prefer changing my course of action and looking for another target. So just looking around, left, right, searching for potential prey. There's a Yak 1, but he's 5 kilometers below me. 5? Yeah, the 5 kilometers are P-38. So I'm just thinking like, where can I go to do something decent? And now I decide there's 3 guys coming in, so I'll just go behind them. So I start diving, but I'm diving behind the point where they were, not where they are. And now going on a pass on this Yak. Fire. I actually put fire on the P-48, if you notice in the combat messages. P-48 starts burning. And he's gonna be in a lot of trouble in a second. He's slowly burning away, slowly burning away. And now doing a very high yo-yo. And there's the second kill on the P38. Now we're diving down on this LA, but I'm not that. There it is. We have the third kill of our little streak. So we have now 3 kills, and we're breezing off. We're just looking around, searching for potential targets, trying to keep some altitude. And now we see our. What was that? Oh, our 4th kill. 185 down. So this is going very nicely. We just passed through this I-shack? No, it's not an I-shack. It's an I-185. Now I start shooting something, but I unfortunately wasn't looking at it. And then we have P47 Thunderbolts, so another jug. I'm just trying to put some effective fire on him. Very hard to do, honestly. It's because we are so close. My coherention is bad. Just trying to position myself so I have some effective fire, but it's so hard to do. Now a critical hit, right wing. And there we go, number 5. Off with your wing. And we're continuing on. I see there's a bomber doing some strafing runs on our little pillboxes, but here's something. It's an I-16, that's an I-shack. Going in a head-on, and that wasn't smart, Mr. I-shack. I just didn't know what to think of this game, you know. Suddenly the 50 cals, the 12.6 millimeter guns just ripped apart every single thing that was standing in front of me with no regrets. So let's continue on. Let's just, you know, do our high loop. Let's check for targets. I had some speed to exchange for altitude, so why not? Now I'm above, I think I'm 1.6 kilometers above ground. I'm not that high. Looking for a target. There's a B-25 very poorly, like, spinning around without a tail. The unfortunate guy. The unfortunate guy. We without... honestly, at this point, I didn't suffer any damage in this game. And I was just looking at the tables. How many enemies do I see? And there's a Typhoon. So let's go. Let's go. Typhoons are actually pretty good. They are pretty good planes. They are good boom and zoom planes. But... there's not a lot of things in this game that can outspeed a jug in a dive. We are not in a very steep dive, but we're in a dive, so the jug will gradually increase its speed. Now I see he's turning, checking where he's going. He's going right, and there we have our P47 again. Wanted to put some fire, but I missed. Do a high yo-yo, or not. We're gonna actually spin it around, and... yeah. Thinking about how to approach targets. And then we have our F4U1, so a Corsair. That's actually the one plane that actually is better at diving than the jug. And look at this, guys, look at this. That was exactly the reason why I carry around missiles with me. Rockets, exactly, because a missile is something that can actually aim. And now we have that Typhoon we remembered. Putting some effective fire, but unfortunately it wasn't my kill. They stole the kill from me. And I want to point out, I haven't changed my plane yet. I haven't even been damaged in this whole game. No one thinks of the jug as a threat. No one. It's just that this plane doesn't do a lot of damage. Most people think like American planes, nah, the later ones, yeah, they have cannons, but most of them, they have, you know, normal guns. They are not that scary. Now trying to put some fire, fuselage damage, so nothing. And there we have another kill. So we got 8 kills in this game, because it's slowly coming to a close. I don't actually remember will we have one more or not. But you can see the jug can perform pretty decently. If you give it the time, if you give it the patience, and RNG is with you, 50 cals can really rip enemies to shreds. It's just something that I found out the hard way, that you have to keep on your target, you have to have a steady aim, and you have to know how to play those planes. You have to know how to boom and zoom, you have to know how to climb, when to engage, when not to engage, and decide upon a course of action before you actually get into the fray of fighting, not in a 4-ball and hoping for the best. So now we are actually chasing down a TBF, that's a bomber. But he's gonna go down. There's no way. Look how many friendlies are over there. Look at how many little blue dots are over here. And now Akiai 1-2 Otsu got shot down. All I can say is teamwork, bro. Just putting some shots into that TBF because I have a lot of ammunition to spare. As with all of the American planes, they have a tremendous amount of ammunition, you know, that they can use. There's a Yak 7 flying around here, but we won this game a long time ago. Now it's just mopping up all of the enemies, just ripping them to shreds while we can. And there's a BF 109 putting some shots on him, but I don't think we're actually gonna take the kill. Not convinced though. Oh, there's critical hits on the tail. Come on. Ah, not my kill. And another one. Come on, get that Yak. Ah, now I'm turn fighting with the American plane. How stupid of you guys. How stupid. What do you show on YouTube? And there's a kill! So we've got 10 kills and we're lining up for another one on the Thunderbolt. You know, Thunderbolt against Thunderbolt. We all know how it's gonna go. Basically, when you're flying the same planes, it all comes down to how good can you be at flying your plane. Let's put some fire on him. Maybe the 11th kill. No, no, no! I got hit by my own teammates. And waiting for results, so that's it for this game. I'm gonna show you the end place for this, and that's gonna be about it. So here we have the first place from this game. I had 2 medals. One is, I think, Terror of the Sky or something like that, or Hero. And the other one, I actually don't remember the golden one. Aircraft destroyed 10. Surface units destroyed none. Of course, 3 assists with 10 critical hits, 55 hits regular. Battle time 6 minutes 15 seconds. Activity 100% because we were flying just one plane. We got 1,830 experience for vehicle research, so towards my P4U1C, which I already have, by the way. Modification research 1,408, which given me the last upgrade on the Jug. This was my last game in the Jug. I know it's tragic, I really like this plane, but that was the moment when I had to say goodbye, Jug. You were a friend to me, my dear, dear friend. And we earned 27,500 credits, Lions rather, so a really good score. Let's look at the second plate. And on the second plate you can see, as I said, 3 assists, 10 kills. Top of my team, by far, no one exceeded 6 kills except for me. The enemy team was even worse, no one exceeded 5, so tragic, very bad team, giving me a perfect opportunity to just rip through people with the Jug. The scores you can see, the top score behind me is 1,883. While I have 2,813, so that's quite the difference, isn't it? So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this way of making commentary that I'm doing it post game. And even though it wasn't a replay, wasn't recorded gameplay, it was a recorded replay. You still seen everything in War Thunder. If you did not, if you think that this actually this type of content isn't that good, please write down so in the comments. I want to know, because obviously I want to do better and better videos for you guys, so I need input on how to make them better. So thank you all for coming. Hope you had a good time, guys, and if you liked the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time on the roads of Europe, or in the skies, or on the battlefields. See ya.